was leaning on the window frame. A deep blue hush across the quiet room. Your eyes were tired from holding too much rain. Your hands were cold beneath the silver moon. The city moved somewhere beyond the glass, but here the hours barely seem to start. You try to speak, then let the silence stay. So I sat close and listened with my heart. No need to mend, no need to hide. Just let the dark pass by your side. Stay until the hurt grows light. Stay until the dawn turns kind. Let the shadows lose their weight. Let the sorrow fall behind. Stay until the hurt grows light. You don't have to walk alone for this one tender night. Let my quiet be your home. A kettle sang somewhere beyond the hall. A small warm sound inside the midnight air. The lamp beside us drew a circle gold, as if to say that peace was waiting there. He told me every day had felt too long, that even sleep had forgotten where to land. So I reached out and held your trembling fingers and placed a little calmness in your hand. No answer now, no perfect way. Just let my love outlast the gray. Stay until the hurt grows light, till the ache begins to slow. Let the weary parts of you find a softer place to go. Stay until the hurt grows light, till your breathing settles low. For this one gentle night, you can lay your sorrow down. Maybe healing is not made of thunder. Maybe it comes in softer, smaller signs, in the steam above a cup of tea, in someone staying through the hardest time. Maybe love is not a grand solution, but a hand that does not turn away. A patient lamp beside your midnight, until the blue gives way to day. Stay until the hurt grows light, till the room no longer aches, till the broken hours behind your eyes begin to loosen, fade and break. Stay until the hurt grows light. I will keep the silence warm, and when the morning finds your name, begin again.
Your tired room, and shades of blue and quiet on the wall. You sat alone beneath the faded lamp, as if the day had asked for far too much. I saw the weight still resting in your eyes, kind that words can never fully name. So I came near without a sound at all, and let my silence hold your shaking frame. No need to smile, no need to hide. I'll stay awake here by your side. The lamp beside your night, a little steady glow. When all the world turns dim and cold, I will not let you go. A lamp beside your night, when dark is all you see, I'll keep a small warm light alive until you rest in peace. The window trembled with the passing rain. The kettle sang a low familiar tune. A chair, a book, a coat beside the door. The room was full of ordinary moons. You said the day had left no breath to spare, that every road felt longer than before. So I reached out and took your weary hand, and told you you need not carry more. Let the hours fade, let the storm move through. You don't have to be unbreakable tonight. A lamp beside your night, a quiet golden line to guide you through the restless dark until your heart feels mine. A lamp beside your night, when shadows fill the air, I'll be the small untroubled light to tell you someone's there. Maybe comfort is not made of answers. Maybe healing is a softer art. A cup of tea, a rain-washed window, and someone guarding your fragile heart. Maybe love is just a patient stay when all your strength has come undone. A hand that does not ask for anything except to hold you till the morning comes. A lamp beside your night, I'll leave it burning low until your breathing finds a calmer tide, until your sorrow slows. A beside your night, through every silent blue. And when the dawn begins to rise, its light will shine through you. A lamp beside your night, no fear, no need to run. Rest here a while until the dark is done. The morning came in softly through the blinds, a faded gold across your sleepy face. The world outside was running out of time, but here we moved in our own gentle pace. You brushed a fallen strand behind your ear and smiled like something only I could know. I never trusted silence very much until your quiet made my whole heart slow. No grand parade, no sudden fire, just one small touch and one deep desire. When your hand found mine, the day began to shine, like every broken road behind me was leading to this light. When your hand found mine, I felt the stars align, and all the lonely hours I carried turned into something kind. We walked beneath the amber of the dusk. The city hummed a low, familiar song. Your shoulder lightly brushed against my coat, and somehow every doubt was not so strong. The air was cool, the leaves were moving slow. A taxi passed like some forgotten dream, and in the middle of that ordinary street, you made the world more golden than it seemed. No need for words, no need to hide. My restless heart had found its side. When your hand found mine, the night grew warm and bright, like every empty room within me had opened up to life. When your hand found mine, I left my fear behind, and all the scattered parts I once was became a softer light. Maybe love is not a thunder, maybe love is not a flame. Maybe it is just a doorway quietly calling out your name. Maybe love is in the waiting, in the calm after the rain, in the way your fingers held me like I was whole for you again. And in that little moment, love became enough.
The window held the last of midnight blue, a quiet silver line above the street. The room was still except the clock and rain, and all the tired thoughts beneath my feet. I thought that peace would come like thunder, or like a sun too bright to miss. But healing wore a smaller kind of light, and found me in a room like this. No rushing sound, no open sky, just one soft change as dark went by. Morning comes softly, it does not need to call. It gathers on the curtains, it leans along the wall. Morning comes softly after the longest night, and little by little it teaches her to loosen into light. The kettle sang a low, familiar note. The table kept a cup and folded hands. A sparrow moved somewhere beyond the glass. The day arrived without demanding plans. I felt the ache still living in my chest, but not the way it lived there once before. Like winter air that lingers in a room after someone slowly shuts the door. No miracle, no sudden flame, just gentle hours undoing pain. Morning comes softly, it does not break the blue. It simply stays beside you till breathing feels more true. Morning comes softly where sorrow used to stay, and little by little it leads the heavy heart back toward the day. Maybe peace is not a grand arrival, maybe it is smaller than we thought. A drying window, warm and quiet tea, a hand that holds when words cannot be found. Maybe hope is not a shining answer, maybe it is just a steady thread pulling us through all the faded hours back into the life we thought had left. Morning comes softly across the tired floor, through every crack the dark had made. It enters more and more. Morning comes softly, and though the ache may remain, little by little it turns our tears to something kind again. Morning comes softly with pale impatient gold, and in that tender rising light the heart learns to unfold. We used to walk the river after sundown. The city lights were trembling on the tide. You kept your coat wrapped loosely on your shoulders. I kept my questions buried deep inside. The wind was cold, but not enough to move us. Your voice was warm in every little pause, and in the hush between the passing headlights I felt a love too quiet to applause. Time may turn and days may go, but some sweet things the heart still knows. The distance my heart still knows is measured where your memory goes. Beyond the streets, beyond the rain, beyond the old and tender pain. The distance my heart still knows, no map can find, no river shows. Though you are far from where I stand, your light still reaches through my hands. Autumn arrived in tired station colors. A train went by and left the windows bright. I saw your face in every brief reflection, then lost you softly to the moving night. The world can teach the mind to keep on living, to fold the letters, close the door, move on. But every now and then the smallest music reminds me where a part of me has gone. Years may fade and skies may close, but some lost roads the heart still knows. The distance my heart still knows lies somewhere only longing goes. In empty rooms, in late cafe lights, in winter air and sleepless nights. The distance my heart still knows is not a place the daylight shows. It's where your name comes back to me, like waves returning to
the sea. Maybe love does not entirely leave us. Maybe it changes shape and learns to stay in certain songs and weather, and in silence, in all the words we never got to say. And maybe I am not supposed to find you. Maybe remembering is all I get. But even then, your shadow in the evening feels kinder than the world can let me forget. The distance my heart still knows is softer now, but deeper still it flows. Not every wound was meant to close. Not every flower fully shows. The distance my heart still knows still glimmers when the evening glows. And though I walk this road alone, a part of me still leads me home. The distance my heart still knows lives where the last light slowly goes. And in that blue I hear you close. The distance my heart still knows. Amber evening settling on the avenue, windows glowing softly one by one. We were walking with the day behind us, like two shadows leaning into one. Nothing grand was written in the distance. No parade, no thunder in the sky. Just your quiet footsteps next to mine, and a calm I never learned to hide. The city slowed, the lights grew thin, and somewhere deep my heart let you in. Under the amber evening, you turn the air to gold. The silence felt like music, the night no longer cold. Under the amber evening, with your shoulder close to mine, even the fading daylight seemed to say that love was kind. A little cafe closing down behind us, coffee scent still floating through the street. Leaves were circling near the station corner. Time was moving soft beneath our feet. You looked at me as if you knew already all the worn out hours I had known. And without trying to become from the cooling blue. The world was full of strangers, but I was safe with you under the amber evening, where the day and dark align. I felt the broken pieces of my soul fall back in line. Maybe forever starts in small ways, in the hush between the words, in the way your hand stayed near me, in the softest things I heard. Maybe love is not a whirlwind, maybe love is not a race, maybe it is just one gentle moment, turning sorrow into grace. Under the amber evening, the stars began to show, and every hidden sorrow had somewhere else to go. Under the amber evening, I knew without a sign, if the night should ever find me, I would want your hand in mine. Amber evening, quiet street, slowly fading light. Stay with me a little longer, into the tender night.
The room was still, but not the kind of peaceful. Your shadow faded slowly from the wall. The air still held the warmth of where you stood, but I could feel the silence starting to fall. A cup untouched was waiting by the window. The evening pressed its gray against the pane. I heard the smallest sound your footsteps made, and knew the house would not be whole again. No storm arrived, no bitter cry, just one soft click and one goodbye. After you closed the door, the light turned thin and small. Every familiar corner
Felt strange against the wall. After you closed the door,
the night became too wide,
and all the words we never said stayed walking by my side.
The street below was washed in tired headlights.
A bus went past and left a shaking glow.
I stood a while inside the fading hallway,
not knowing where a broken evening goes. Your name was like a song behind my breathing,
a distant line I could not make disappear.
And every object in its quiet place began to hold the shape of you, still here. No one to blame, no war to prove, just love gone dim, with nothing left to move. After you closed
us loudly.
Maybe they settle slowly in the dust.
Maybe the hardest part of losing
Someone is seeing all the little things still touched.
a chair half turned, a book left open,
A coat of yours still near the stair.
and in the ordinary ache of living,
I found how much of you was everywhere. After you closed the door,
I stood inside the blue
holding all the quiet pieces
that still belong to you.
After you closed the door,
I could not stop the night,
but somewhere through the dark I felt my heart still keeping light. After you closed the door,
the house grew deep and bare,
but even in that emptiness, your echo lingered there. The table held the shape of where you sat, a cooling cup, a window full of rain. The cafe lights were dimming one by one, as if the night were learning how to fade. You looked at me with tired, tender eyes, like someone standing at the edge of blue. I felt 1,000 sentences arise and watched them disappear before they grew. No anger burned, no voices rose, just quiet hearts, too hurt to hold. We left the words unsaid, like letters never sent, like little pieces of the truth the evening could not keep. We left the words unsaid, where all the soft things end, and in the hush between goodbye, I felt your shadow bend. A bus rolled by and shook the glass a little. Your hands were folded gently in your lap. The world went on beyond that rainy corner, while something in us slowly loosened back. I wanted to ask time for one more minute, to let your name remain inside the air. But some goodbyes are made of smaller sorrows that hurt the most because they're handled with care. No one was wrong, no one was saved, just love grown thin and too tired to stay. We left the words unsaid, like songs without a close, like all the warmth we could not keep, still breathing in our coats. We left the words the silence know that not all hearts are meant to break with thunder when they go. Maybe the deepest kind of leaving arrives without a shattered sky. Maybe it sits beside two people and simply asks them not to lie. And though I'll hear you in small hours, in passing lights, in cups, in rain, I will not chase what has gone quiet. I'll let love rest without a name. We left the words unsaid, but still they linger near. In every chair, in every street, in every drop I hear. We left the words unsaid and watched the moment close. Yet somewhere in that gentle lake, a last kind mercy glows. We left the words unsaid beneath the falling rain, and though the night took you away, your hush with me remains. The station breathed in tired yellow light. The last train left a shimmer on the rail. Your shadow used to meet me by the stairs. Now only rain arrives and tells the tale. A paper cup grew colder in my hand. The speaker hummed a name that was not yours. I stood beside the timetable in blue and watched the night drip slowly through the doors. No footsteps near, no voice to find, just distant wheels and you in mine. Rain on the empty platform, falling where you used to be. Silver on the iron tracks and all your echoes reaching me. Platform soft against the midnight air. Every drop keeps asking me why my heart still waits you there. A suitcase rolled somewhere beyond the gate. A woman waved and vanished with the train. The city moved in small departing lights, while I stayed still inside the weathered rain. I thought the time would teach my hands to rest, to leave your name where old departures lie. But longing has a schedule of its own. It comes when midnight leans leans against the sky. Years may go and lights may dim, but some last sights stay bright within. Rain on the empty platform, shining on the vacant line. Every train that leaves this place carries some old part of mine. Rain on the empty platform, cold against my tired coat. Still I hear your memory in every whistle's broken note. Maybe you were never coming back here. Maybe I have known that all along. Still there's something in these wet reflections that turns your absence into song. Love can live inside a waiting, even when the waiting should have gone. Like a lamp left burning near a window, long after everyone moves on. Rain on the empty platform, falling through the station light, washing all the dusty hours, but not your face from out the night. Rain on the empty platform, one day I may let you go, but tonight the tracks and rain still lead me where I used to know. Rain on the empty platform, last train gone from sight. Only rain and one old heart staying with the night.
I heard your name in the turning key, though no one came through the door. The evening leaned on the window glass like it had happened before. A half-read book by the lamp remained. Your cup had lost its heat, and all the little ordinary things made leaving feel complete. I tried to wait, I tried to stay, I tried to hold the dark away. I could not call love back, no matter how I tried. No whispered prayer, no sleepless night could turn the tide. I could not call love back once it had chosen air. So I stood still and learned how loss can breathe without despair. The record spun in a softer room, an old song filled the blue. It sounded like the kind of night that once belonged to you. I thought that tears might be enough to make the silence break, but Some goodbyes are built so deep they do not bend or shake. No pleading hands, no shattered pride could make a gone heart turn aside. I could not call love back. It had already gone beyond the reach of trembling words, beyond the dawn. I could not call love back, though every room still knew the shape of us, the fading trace, the hours full of you. Maybe love is not a door that opens when we knock. Maybe it is a passing train we cannot always stop. Maybe grace is learning this without becoming stone, to keep the warmth, release the ache, and still go gently on. I could not call love back, but I could keep the light that once was ours in kinder ways through winter nights. I could not call love back, and yet I came to see what leaves the hand may leave behind a softer part of me. I could not call love back, so I let the silence speak, and in that hush my heart grew tired, then learned to heal its beat. Rain drew quiet lines along the glass. The lamp was low, the room was pale. A midnight bus went humming past, then left the street inside a veil. I turned to close the curtain slow, but in the window's trembling light, a shape like you came back to me and stood beside the breathing night. No voice, no sound, no hand to hold, just light and rain and memories old. Your shadow in the window fell softly through the blue, like something time had almost taken, then returned and borrowed you. Your shadow in the window stayed longer than the rain, and every quiet drop outside spoke gently of your name. The radio played a faded tune, a love song worn by years and air. It made the lonely room feel full, as if your warmth was waiting there. A cup cup of tea grew cold beside me. The clock moved slowly through the dark, and every second seemed to carry one silver echo from your heart. The night runs deep, the city glows, some missing hearts the window knows. Your shadow in the window moved with the passing light, like all the words we never finished, still awake inside the night. Your shadow in the window would not entirely leave, and in that blurred reflection I found the ache I still believe. Maybe longing lives in simple places, in glass and rain and midnight air, in little rooms that hold old music and keep a trace of someone there. Maybe love becomes a softer outline when it can no longer stay. Yet even then it leaves a color that will not fully wash away. Your shadow in the window now shimmers thin and far, but still it turns my empty evening into something warm and starred. Your shadow in the window one day may fade from sight, but tonight it keeps me company and walks with me through light. Rain along the window, a dim and silver view, and in the hush of this long night, the glass still carries you.
You came home carrying the whole gray day in the bend of your shoulders and your quiet shoes. The room was dim, the evening slow, and all I wanted was to lighten you.
You tried to smile like nothing hurt, like all the weight would disappear. But I could see the long road in your eyes, so I said softly, leave it here. No need to be stronger tonight, no need to hide behind tired light. Put your tired heart here, let it rest a while. Lay your heavy thoughts down, stay with me and breathe a while. Put your tired heart here,
You don't have to stand alone.
for one quiet night, let this small love feel like home.
The kettle sang a gentle little song. Rain touched the window without a sound. A lamp was glowing near the chair, like something warm that had been waiting around. You looked as if the world had asked too much for too many hours in a row. So I moved close and held your shaking hands and told you you can let it go. No need for words, no grand reply, just let the dark pass slowly by. Put your tired heart here, let the silence care for you. Leave the broken pieces, I will sit beside them too. Put your tired heart here till the night becomes less long. For one gentle hour, let your weakness be your song. Maybe healing doesn't happen loudly. Maybe it comes in borrowed light, in tea gone warm, in rain-soft windows, in someone staying through the night. Maybe love is not a cure for sorrow, but a hand that does not move away. A place where all your worn out feelings can safely land at end of day. Put your tired heart here, I will keep the lamp on low till your breathing turns easy, till your restless thoughts let go. Put your tired heart here, you don't have to carry on. For tonight, just lean and let the quiet hold your fall. Put your tired heart here, close your eyes, come near. The night is deep, but you are safe here. Morning came in through the tired blinds, a pale gold line across the floor. The room still held the ache of older nights, but it did not feel as heavy anymore. You looked outside with quiet, waking eyes, as if the world might hurt a little less. The sky was clear beyond the rainy days, and something soft was rising in your chest. No sudden change, no miracle light, just one calm breath after a longest night. We can breathe again, slowly, little by little. Let the wounded hours loosen, let the broken rhythm
be a song. The window dried where tears of weather stayed. A chair, a book, a coat beside the door. All the ordinary things had not betrayed. You said your heart was tired of holding storms, of carrying ghosts through every room alone. So I moved near and touched your trembling hand and said, you do not have to bear them on your own. Let the past rest, let the dark grow thin. There is still room for light to enter in. We can breathe again, even if the scars remain. Not every hurt will disappear, but it won't always feel the same. We can breathe again, through the blue, through the gray. Step by step, the soul remembers how to find its way. Maybe healing is a quiet opening, not a door flung wide, but one that gently moves. Maybe hope is just a lamp at dawn, still glowing when the deepest midnight leaves. Maybe love is in the patient staying, in tea gone warm, in music low and kind, and someone saying, take your time, keep going, and meaning it with all their heart behind. We can breathe again, feel the morning in our bones. After nights that seemed unending, we are not made only of loss. We can breathe again, with a softer kind of grace. And though the ache may visit sometimes, it no longer owns this place. We can breathe again, slowly like the light. And in that steady breathing, we begin again tonight.
Was leaning on the window frame, a deep blue hush across the quiet room. Your eyes were tired from holding too much rain. Your hands were cold beneath the silver moon. The city moved somewhere beyond the glass, but here the hours barely seem to start. You try to speak, then let the silence stay. So I sat close and listened with my heart. No need to mend, no need to hide. Just let the dark pass by your side. Stay until the hurt
kind. Let the shadows lose their weight. Let the sorrow fall behind. Stay until the hurt grows light. You don't have to walk alone for this one tender night. Let my quiet be your home. A kettle sang somewhere beyond the hall, a small warm sound inside the midnight air. The lamp beside us drew a circle gold, as if to say that peace was waiting there. He told me every day had felt too long, that even sleep had forgotten where to land. So I reached out and held your trembling fingers and placed a little calmness in your hand. No answer now, no perfect way, just let my love outlast the gray. Stay until the hurt grows light, till the ache begins to slow. Let the weary parts of you find a softer place to go. Stay until the hurt grows light, till your breathing settles low. For this one gentle night, you can lay your sorrow down. Maybe healing is not made of thunder. Maybe it comes in softer, smaller signs, in the steam above a cup of tea, in someone staying through the hardest time. Maybe love is not a grand solution, but a hand that does not turn away, a patient lamp beside your midnight, until the blue gives way to day. Stay until the hurt grows light, till the room no longer aches, till the broken hours behind your eyes begin to loosen, fade and break. Stay until the hurt grows light, I will keep the silence warm. And when the morning finds your name, it will not find you in the storm. Stay until the hurt grows light, stay until the dark grows thin. And when the first pale morning comes, let your heart begin again. The evening leaned against your tired room, and shades of blue and quiet on the wall. You sat alone beneath the faded lamp, as if the day had asked for far too much. I saw the weight still resting in your eyes, the kind that words can never fully name. So I came near without a sound at all, and let my silence hold your shaking frame. No need to smile, no need to hide. I'll stay awake here by your side. A lamp beside your night, a little steady glow. When all the world turns dim and cold, I will not let you go. A lamp beside your night, when dark is all you see, I'll keep a small warm light alive until you rest in peace. The window trembled with the passing rain, the kettle sang a low familiar tune. A chair, a book, a coat beside the door. The room was full of ordinary moons. You said the day had left no breath to spare, that every road felt longer than before. So I reached out and took your weary hand and told you you need not carry more. Let the hours fade, let the storm move through. You don't have to be unbreakable tonight. A lamp beside your night, a quiet golden line to guide you through the restless dark until your heart feels mine. A lamp beside your night, when shadows fill the air, I'll be the small untroubled light to tell you someone's there. Maybe comfort is not made of answers, maybe healing is a softer art. A cup of tea, a rain-washed window, and someone guarding your fragile heart. Maybe love is just a patient staying when all your strength has come undone. A hand that does not ask for anything except to hold you till the morning comes. A lamp beside your night, I'll leave it burning low until your breathing finds a calmer tide, until your sorrow slows. A lamp beside your night, through every silent blue, and when the dawn begins to rise, its light will shine through you. A lamp beside your night, no fear, no need to run. Rest here a while until the dark is done. The morning came through the blinds, a faded gold across your sleepy face. The world outside was running out of time, but here we moved in our own gentle pace. You brushed a fallen strand behind your ear and smiled like something only I could know. I never trusted silence very much until your quiet made my whole heart slow. No grand parade, no sudden fire, just one small touch and one deep desire. When your hand found mine, the day began to shine, like every broken road behind me was leading to this light. When your hand found mine, I felt the stars align, and all the lonely hours I carried turned into something kind. We walked beneath the amber of the dusk. The city hummed a low, familiar song. Your shoulder lightly brushed against my coat, and somehow every doubt was not so strong. The air was cool, the leaves were moving slow. A taxi passed like some forgotten dream, and in the middle of that ordinary street, you made the world more golden than it seemed. No need for words, no need to hide. My restless heart had found its side. When your hand found mine, the night grew warm and bright, like every empty room within me had opened up to life. When your hand found mine, I left my fear behind, and all the scattered parts I once was became a softer light. Maybe love is not a thunder, maybe love is not a flame, maybe it is just a doorway quietly calling out your name. Maybe love is in the waiting, in the calm after the rain, in the way your fingers held me like I was whole for you again. When your hand found mine, the years began to sing, like all the distant blue before me could turn to early spring. When your hand found mine, I knew with no reply that I could walk through any weather if you were by my side. When your hand found mine, the sky seemed close enough to touch, and in that little moment, love became enough. white silver line above the street. The room was still except the clock and rain, and all the tired thoughts beneath my feet. I thought that peace would come like thunder, or like a sun too bright to miss. But healing wore a smaller kind of light, and found me in a room like this. No rushing sound, no open sky, just one soft change as dark went by. Morning comes softly, it does not need to call. It gathers on the curtains, it leans along the wall. Morning comes softly after the longest night, and little by little it teaches her to loosen into light. The kettle sang a low, familiar note. The table kept a cup and folded hands. A sparrow moved somewhere beyond the glass. The day arrived without demanding plans. I felt the ache still living in my chest, but not the way it lived there once before. Like winter air that lingers in a room after someone slowly shuts the door. No miracle, no sudden flame, just gentle hours undoing pain. Morning comes softly, it does not break the blue. It simply stays beside you till breathing feels more true. Morning comes softly where sorrow used to stay, and little by little it leads the heavy heart back toward the day. Maybe peace is not a grand arrival, maybe it is smaller than we thought. A drying window, warm and quiet tea, a hand that holds when words cannot be found. Maybe hope is not a shining answer, maybe it is just a steady thread pulling us through all the faded hours back into the life we thought had left. Morning comes softly across the tired floor, through every crack the dark had made. It enters more and more. Morning comes softly, and though the ache may remain, little by little it turns our tears to something kind again. Morning comes softly with pale impatient gold, and in that tender rising light, the heart learns The city lights were trembling on the tide. You kept your coat wrapped loosely on your shoulders. I kept my questions buried deep inside. The wind was cold, but not enough to move us. Your voice was warm in every little pause, and in the hush between the passing headlights, I felt a love too quiet to applause. Time may turn and days may go, but some sweet things the heart still knows. The distance my heart still knows is measured where your memory goes. Beyond the streets, beyond the rain, beyond the old and tender pain. The distance my heart still knows, no map can find, no river shows. Though you are far from where I stand, your light still reaches through my hands. Autumn arrived in tired station colors. A train went by and left the windows bright. I saw your face in every brief reflection, then lost you softly to the moving night. The world can teach the mind to keep on living, to fold the letters, close the door, move on. But every now and then the smallest music reminds me where a part of me has gone. Years may fade and skies may close, but some lost roads the heart still knows. The distance my heart still knows lies somewhere only longing goes. In empty rooms, in late cafe lights, in winter air and sleepless nights. The distance my heart still knows is not a place the daylight shows. It's where your name comes back to me, like waves returning to the sea. Maybe love does not entirely leave us. Maybe it changes shape and learns to stay in certain songs and weather, and in silence, in all the words we never got to say. Maybe I am not supposed to find you. Maybe remembering is all I get. But even then, your shadow in the evening feels kinder than the world can let me forget. The distance my heart still knows is softer now, but deeper still it flows. Not every wound was meant to close, not every We were walking with the day behind us, like two shadows leaning into one. Nothing grand was written in the distance, no parade, no thunder in the sky, just your quiet footsteps next to mine, and a calm I never learned to hide. The city slowed, the lights grew thin, and somewhere deep my heart let you in. Under the amber evening, you turned the air to gold. The silence felt like music, the night no longer cold. Under the amber evening, with your shoulder close to mine, even the fading daylight seemed to say that love was kind. A little cafe closing down behind us, coffee scent still floating through the street. Leaves were circling near the station corner. Time was moving soft beneath our feet. You looked at me as if you knew already all the worn out hours I had known, and without trying to become a miracle, you made my tired heart feel less alone. No need for vows, no need for flame. Some loves arrive without a name. Under the amber evening, you warmed the cooling blue. The world was full of strangers, but I was safe with you. Under the amber evening, where the day and dark align, I felt the broken pieces of my soul fall back in line. Maybe forever starts in small ways, in the hush between the words, in the way your hand stayed near me, in the softest things I heard. Maybe love is not a whirlwind, maybe love is not a race. Maybe it is just one gentle moment, turning sorrow into grace. Under the amber evening, the stars began to show, and every hidden sorrow had somewhere else to go. Under the amber evening, I knew without a sign, if the night should ever find me, I would want your hand in mine. Amber evening, quiet street, slowly fading light. Stay with me a little longer, into the tender night.
The room was still, but not the kind of peaceful. Your shadow faded slowly from the wall. The air still held the warmth of where you stood, but I could feel the silence starting to fall. A cup untouched was waiting by the window. The evening pressed its gray against the pane. I heard the smallest sound your footsteps made, and knew the house would not be whole again. No storm arrived, no bitter cry, just one soft click and one goodbye. After you closed the door, the light turned thin and small. Every familiar corner felt strange against the wall. After you closed the door, the night became too wide, and all the words we never said stayed walking by my side. The street below was washed in tired headlights. A bus went past and left a shaking glow. I stood a while inside the fading hallway, not knowing where a broken evening goes. Your name was like a song behind my breathing, a distant line I could not make disappear. And every object in its quiet place began to hold the shape of you still here. No one to blame, no war to prove, just love gone dim with nothing left to move. After you closed the door, the hours forgot their sound. Even the clock above me could not bring morning down. After you closed the door, I learned how loss can stay. Not like thunder in the chest, but light blue that will not fade. Maybe some endings do not break us loudly. Maybe they settle slowly in the dust. Maybe the hardest part of losing someone is seeing all the little things still touched. A chair half turned, a book left open, a coat of yours still near the stair. And in the ordinary ache of living, I found how much of you was everywhere. After you closed the door, I stood inside the blue, holding all the quiet pieces that still belong to you. Dark, I felt my heart still keeping light. After you closed the door, the house grew deep and bare. But even in that emptiness, your echo lingered there.
table held the shape of where you sat, a cooling cup, a window full of rain. The cafe lights were dimming one by one, as if the night were learning how to fade. You looked at me with tired, tender eyes, like someone standing at the edge of blue. I felt 1,000 sentences arise and watched them disappear before they grew. No anger burned, no voices rose, just quiet hearts, too hurt to hold. We left the words unsaid, like letters never sent, like little pieces of the truth the evening could not keep. We left the words unsaid, where all the soft things end, and in the hush between goodbye, I felt your shadow bend. A bus rolled by and shook the glass a little. Your hands were folded gently in your lap. The world went on beyond that rainy corner, while something in us slowly loosened back. I wanted to ask time for one more minute, to let your name remain inside the air. But some goodbyes are made of smaller sorrows that hurt the most because they're handled with care. No one was wrong, no one was saved, just love grown thin and too tired to stay. We left the words unsaid, like songs without a close, like all the warmth we could not keep, still breathing in our coats. We left the words unsaid and let the silence know that not all hearts are meant to break with thunder when they go. Maybe the deepest kind of leaving arrives without a shattered sky. Maybe it sits beside two people and simply asks them not to lie. And though I'll hear you in small hours, in passing lights, in cups, in rain, I will not chase what has gone quiet. I'll let love rest without a name. We left the words unsaid, but still they linger near, in every chair, in every street, in every drop I hear. We left the words unsaid and watched the moment close, yet somewhere in that gentle lake, a last kind mercy glows. We left the words unsaid beneath the falling rain, and though the night took you away, your hush with me remain. The station breathed in tired yellow light. The last train left a shimmer on the rail. Your shadow used to meet me by the stairs. Now only rain arrives and tells the tale. A paper cup grew colder in my hand. The speaker hummed a name that was not yours. I stood beside the timetable in blue and watched the night drip slowly through the doors. No footsteps near, no voice to find, just distant wheels and you in mine. Rain on the empty platform, falling where you used to be. Silver on the iron tracks and all your echoes reaching me. Platform soft against the midnight air. Every drop keeps asking me why my heart still waits you there. A suitcase rolled somewhere beyond the gate. A woman waved and vanished with the train. The city moved in small departing lights, while I stayed still inside the weathered rain. I thought the time would teach my hands to rest, to leave your name where old departures lie. But longing has a schedule of its own. It comes when midnight leans against the sky. Years may go and lights may dim, but some last sights stay bright within. Rain on the empty platform, shining on the vacant line. Every train that leaves this place carries some old part of mine. Rain on the empty platform, cold against my tired coat. Still I hear your memory in every whistle's broken note. Maybe you were never coming back here. Maybe I have known that all along. Still there's something in these wet reflections that turns your absence into song. Love can live inside a waiting, even when the waiting should have gone. Like a lamp left burning near a window, long after everyone moves on. Rain on the empty platform, falling through the station light, washing all the dusty hours, but not your face from out the night. playing with the night.
I heard your name in the turning key, though no one came through the door. The evening leaned on the window glass like it had happened before. A half-read book by the lamp remained. Your cup had lost its heat, and all the little ordinary things made leaving feel complete. I tried to wait, I tried to stay, I tried to hold the dark away. I could not call love back, no matter how I tried. No whispered prayer, no sleepless night could turn the tide. I could not call love back once it had chosen air. So I stood still and learned how loss can breathe without despair. The record spun in a softer room. An old song filled the blue. It sounded like the kind of night that once belonged to you. I thought that tears might be enough to make the silence break, but some goodbyes are built so deep they do not bend or shake. No pleading hands, no shattered pride could make a gone heart turn aside. I could not call love back, it had already gone beyond the reach of trembling words, beyond the dawn. I could not call love back, though every room still knew the shape of us, the fading trace, the hours full of you. Maybe it is a passing train, we cannot always stop. Maybe grace is learning this without becoming stone, to keep the warmth, release the ache, and still go gently on. I could not call love back, but I could keep the light that once was ours in kinder ways through winter nights. I could not call love back, and yet I came to see what leaves the hand may leave behind a softer part of me. I could not call love back, so I let the silence speak, and in that hush my heart grew tired, then learned to heal its beat.
Rain drew quiet lines along the glass. The lamp was low, the room was pale. A midnight bus went humming past, then left the street inside a veil. I turned to close the curtain slow, but in the window's trembling light, a shape like you came back to me and stood beside the breathing night. No voice, no sound, no hand to hold, just light and rain and memories old. Your shadow in the window fell softly through the blue, like something time had almost taken, then returned and borrowed you. Your shadow in the window stayed longer than the rain, and every quiet drop outside spoke gently of your name. The radio played a faded tune, a love song warmed by years and air. It made the lonely room feel full, as if your warmth was waiting there. A cup of tea grew cold beside me. The clock moved slowly through the dark, and every second seemed to carry one silver echo from your heart. The night runs deep, the city glows, some missing hearts the window knows. Your shadow in the window moved with the passing light, like all the words we never finished, still awake inside the night. Your shadow in the window would not entirely leave, and in that blurred reflection I found the ache I still believe. Maybe longing lives in simple places, in glass and rain and midnight air, in little rooms that hold old music and keep a trace of someone there. Maybe love becomes a softer outline when it can no longer stay. Yet even then it leaves a color that will not fully wash away. Your shadow in the window now shimmers thin and far, but still it turns my empty evening into something warm and starred. Your shadow in the window one day may fade from sight, but tonight it keeps me company and walks with me through light. Rain along the window, a dim and silver view, and in the hush of this long night, the glass still carries you.
shoulders and your quiet shoes. The room was dim, the evening slow, and all I wanted was to lighten you.
You tried to smile like nothing hurt, like all the weight would disappear. But I could see the long road in your eyes, so I said softly, leave it here. No need to be stronger tonight. No need to hide behind tired light. Put your tired heart here, let it rest a while. Lay your heavy thoughts down, stay with me and breathe a while. Put your tired heart here.
You don't have to stand alone.
For one quiet night, let this small love feel like home.
The kettle sang a gentle little song. Rain touched the window without a sound. A lamp was glowing near the chair, like something warm that had been waiting around.
You looked as if the world had asked too much for too many hours in a row. So I moved close and held your shaking hands and told you you can let it go. No need for words, no grand reply. Just let the dark pass slowly by. Put your tired heart here, let the silence care for you. Leave the broken pieces, I will sit beside them too. Put your tired heart here,
Till the night becomes less long.
for one gentle hour, let your weakness be your song.
Maybe healing doesn't happen loudly.
Maybe it comes in borrowed light,
In tea gone warm,
in
rain soft windows,
and someone staying through the night.
Maybe love is not a cure for sorrow,
but a hand that does not move away.
a place where all your worn out feelings
Can safely land at end of day. Put your tired heart here,
I will keep the lamp on low,
till your breathing turns easy.
till your restless thoughts let go.
Put your tired heart here,
You don't have to carry on,
for tonight just lean.
and let the quiet hold your fall.
Put your tired heart here,
Close your eyes,
come near. The night is deep, but you are safe here.
still held the ache of older nights, but it did not feel as heavy anymore. You looked outside with quiet, waking eyes, as if the world might hurt a little less. The sky was clear beyond the rainy days, and something soft was rising in your chest. No sudden change, no miracle light, just one calm breath after a longest night. We can breathe again, slowly, little by little. Let the wounded hours loosen, let the broken rhythm settle. We can breathe again, even after all this pain. There is still a warmer morning after sorrow, after rain. The kettle sang its small, familiar song. The window dried where tears of weather stayed. A chair, a book, a coat beside the door. All the ordinary things had not betrayed. You said your heart was tired of holding storms, of carrying ghosts through every room alone. So I moved near and touched your trembling hand and said, you do not have to bear them on your own. Let the past rest, let the dark grow thin. There is still room for light to enter in. We can breathe again, even if the scars remain. Not every hurt will disappear, but it won't always feel the same. We can breathe again, through the blue, through the gray. Step by step, the soul remembers how to find its way. Maybe healing is a quiet opening, not a door flung wide, but one that gently moves. Maybe hope is just a lamp at dawn, still glowing when the deepest midnight leaves. Maybe love is in the patient staying, in tea gone warm, in music low and kind, and someone saying, take your time, keep going, and meaning it with all their heart behind. We can breathe again, feel the morning in our bones. After nights that seemed unending, we are not made only of loss. We can breathe again, with a softer kind of grace. And though the ache may visit sometimes, it no longer owns this place. We can breathe again, slowly like the light. And in that steady breathing, we begin again.